Hi, I'm Sandy Babb. Welcome to my studio. I wanted to share with you today a new digital kit that I have in my Etsy shop and the inspiration for that kit. This is a book that I created quite some time ago. It's been, I don't know, years. I don't really know how long I've had it. And I was looking for some different way to do some digitals besides just the digital layering, and I'm pretty new to this. This is only going to be my second kit, so but I'm finding that a lot of it seems repetitive to me, like as far as the images you can find and things like that, you know, to make sure that they're, you know, royalty free and, you know, copyright free images. And it seems like a lot of them are getting recycled and you kind of have to have a new twist on them, you know. And so I thought, you know, what would be more me is what I do in a lot of my actual journals is to do my own painting and things on the pages, and then maybe just add hints of the actual digital images. So that's what I've done with this kit. So this is a book I made, and like I said, I made this years and years ago. And what I did was, each of these pages are hand painted. All the backgrounds are hand painted. The images are painted. And then I cut out my images and collaged them on here, and then hand painted the little branches around here. And there is yummy plaster and paint and just texture galore. And so I was looking at this book the other day and I thought, that would be a great junk journal if I could pull it off. So I took the book in and I scanned all of the pages, all these backgrounds, all the pages in this book, and used my own artwork to make my background pages, and then to use portions of it to make other embellishments and elements. So I'm calling this kit Painted Birds, and I wanted to share with you what the kit comes with. You will get a cover. This kit makes an 8.5 by 5.5 book, and you will get a front cover. And I've altered one of my painted images and used some of the background, and you can see that I've overlaid it with some digital pieces. And this is the front of the book, and this is the back cover. So you get the painted back cover, and you get a collage sheet of vintage ephemera for the spine. Now the spine is 3 inches wide. I made it wide enough that you could lap it over, you know, well, I guess the book would actually, if you were putting it together, it would be like this. You could lap it over the edges and you could adjust the width, or you can always add to it and do your own thing. But I tried to give a pretty generous piece of paper for, you know, doing the spine of the book. Okay, so you get the entire cover for the book. The kit includes all of the painted bird backgrounds. Here we have the little, this one's kind of more of a grayish bluish background, and I kind of even like that it had this, and I tried very hard to get this in the middle. I don't know, I tried, it may or may not be perfectly in the middle, but I did try that. And one of the things I thought, you can either print these like this. You can also print on the back. They're all sized the same, so you can print, you know, double print. Or if you wanted to make a, say like a, like a ring bound journal, you could actually fold it this way and have a front and a back like that. So you could actually use this as a single page in like a ring bound journal. So you're going to get all of the bird images. This one's my favorite. I don't know why, but I think it's because these little birds are at my feeders all the time. This is a little nuthatch, and I love these little birds, and so I think that's probably my favorite out of there. A mourning dove, which I gave a little bit more color. They're actually not quite that colorful. They're a little more gray, but you know, you can take liberties with some of these. A little red bird. I forgot. I had looked up all these. I should have told you what the names of all these birds were. This is my second favorite. I don't know why I love the stance of the bird. He's like my second favorite. And here's a little warblers, a couple little warblers, and you will get those as part of your, I wanted to kind of show you, I don't know, can you see how textural the paper looks? It's raining here today, so it's a little off. I don't know, I've got the lights on, it's really bright. Then I took just some of the backgrounds, and I made, used a couple of the vintage images from my collection, and made a couple of colorful backgrounds. One with just the egg and the nest, and then one with the little bird on the branch, so that these could be sort of a restful spot, or if you prefer, if you want to add in more of the vintage touch, I did scan a piece of an old, it was an old piece of cardboard that I have, that's all, it was like the back of a photo, and it was all, you know, yucky, and so I, yucky in a good way, and I scanned it and then put my images on it also, the same thing, with just the little bird in the corner or the little nest in the corner with some of the digital overlay. So those are all the background pieces, and that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 background sheets for that. Then I'm going to give you another sheet. Now this could be used as a solid background sheet if you wanted to. You could cut these apart to use for journaling spots. You could actually cut the birds out and glue and collage them on pages, you know, whatever you want to use this piece for. So you get one thing of the bird images. Then this is where I had to put some not very great design skills. I'm still learning all this. So you get some tabs, page tabs. Each set, they are identical in size and color, so you can glue those back to back. Now, since I did this, I did learn how to do them where they're attached, so you just fold them. I'll do that next time. I had already gotten this kit done, and I didn't want to go back. So you get 8. If you do them back to back, you get 8, but if you do them single, you get 16. Then I've got 2 belly bands here. Let's turn it sideways so you can see the belly bands. That are the background paper, and I've done some digital overlay with some of the images. I made them rather long so that they could go up and down on a page, or if you're doing them sideways, you could cut them off, you know, however you want to use them. Then I did the little masking tape inspiration words, which you've got a whole listing of words here that you could use in your journal. I have got 2 coin envelopes, and they're just blank. I didn't put any images or anything on those. A couple of oval journaling cards, and 5 I was going to say tags. Those are tickets. 5 tickets. You can kind of see those here. Little tickets. Then you get 4 medium tags. These are not quite as large as a standard shipping tag, but almost. And an envelope. And I hope you can see the colors good. Like I said, it's raining here, so it's kind of like the light is washing everything out because I had to turn it really bright in here. Then I did 6 file folder cards that you can use for journaling, 3 little mini tags, 2 little bunting banners, one that says bird and one that says nest, and 2 corner tucks for tuck spots for your journal. So you get that whole sheet too. And last but not least, you get images from my collection. These are all things that were in vintage books that I had, and these were images that I actually got in it was a packet of stuff that had images you can use, and so that are free to use. You know, they're copyright free images. So you're going to get bird's nest, feathers, and eggs, and everything has kind of that theme to go with it. And So those are some more ephemera pieces, and that is the entire kit for the Painted Birds kit. And I will leave a link to this in my Etsy shop. So just wanted to thank you for joining me today, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to go cut this kit out, and I will be coming back to do a craft with me, and we'll work with some of this kit. So thank you for joining me. See you around the studio.